All right, so we're back, and me and Cassie just had a conversation. She's going to get through the first few songs until I guess we hit the BU, and we're just gonna watch the music videos because she feels like she's not connecting with the song due to the fact that she doesn't understand the lyrics, which is fair. It's very fair considering I am exactly the same way, and that's why I do what I do, right? So if you want, we'll knock out kind of the earlier era, and I can just do the summarization for you. And if you want to do a deep dive on a song at a later point, you let me know, or I can pick one for you. It's up to you, or you can let the audience pick for you. They're pretty good at it.
I might let them do that.
Yeah, and then and that way we can see if you have a better connection with it. Because right now you're just kind of watching videos. You don't really know what they're saying. And you're not making that link like we should. But today, just for today, we're gonna do some music videos. And if you enjoy this process, then you can do this again with me. But it's entirely up to you. But we're gonna knock out these first few videos and see how you do, and see how everyone responds to it. They're gonna probably love that you're just here and giving it a shot, right? And I'm glad you're here and just giving it a shot. It means a lot to me. So, but have you enjoyed everything so far?
So far, yes.
So far, it's been good visually, I guess, is the best way to put it. We're still in the school in the rebelliousness era of music videos and whatnot. So the next video is called NO. It means no offense, right? And this has to do with the censorship of the youth in Korea, but like just worldwide in general, could mean for anybody, right? But specifically for that area, and the culture that goes on inside the schools, authority figures, with parents, law, teachers, just the overbearingness of authority and the censorship behind it, and not just in school and authority figures, but also in businesses and media and things like that. So this covers the expression of how they feel for it. Basically they're not down for that. Like you gotta let your kids rest, let your kids be free, stop with all the rules kind of thing. And the audience, the viewers will guide you through this. They will tell you what it's about. If you're prepared to read novels in the comments, they're very good at it, and they're very eager, and I love that about them because they always fill you in on what a song's supposed to be about. And for future reference, if you guys want to drop in the comments what the next song is about, which I think we're doing just one day next. I can't remember the order we went in. I'm actually just going off the order of what was in my content that I've done. We're just following the same path. So but you guys probably already know what song's next, so you guys can drop those comments down if you like that too. But we're hitting 3 minutes of talking, 4 minutes of talking, so we're gonna get started. This is called NO. Ask questions if you have them, okay?
없어졌지 쉴 틈도 없이 학교와 집 아니면 PC방이다인 집 바퀴 같은 삶들을 살며 1등을 강요하는 학생의 꿈과 현실 사이에 이중 간첩 우리 공부하는 기교를 만들고 누구 1등이 아니면 나고로 구워 쉽게 만든 건 틀에 같은 건 어른이란 걸 쉽게 수고할 수밖에 단순하게 생각해도 야구 강 시간에 친한 친구도 밟고 올라서게 만든 게 누구라 생각해 어른들은 내게 말하지 힘든 건 지금뿐이라고 조금만 참으라고 나중에 하라고 Everybody say no 더는 나중이란 말로 안돼 더는 남의 꿈에 같이 살지만 We roll, we roll, we roll 한숨 공장 계속되는 돌려막기 어른들이 하는 고백 너네 참 편한 거래 눈에 넘치게 행복한 거래
Where did that guttural sound come from?
밖에 나가서 내가 넘쳐 똑같은 꼭두같이 인생 도대체 누가 책임져줘 어른들은 내게 말하지 힘든 건 지금뿐이라고 참으라고 나중에 하라고 Everybody say no 더는 나중이란 말은 안돼 더는 남의 꿈에 같이 살지만 We roll, we roll, we roll Everybody say no 정말 지금이 아니면 안돼 아직 아무것도 해본 게 없잖아 We roll, we roll, we roll Everybody say no Everybody say no Everybody say no Everybody say no
It's like a mini movie.
Yeah.
Everybody say no
All right, thoughts?
So one thing I did notice, like at the very beginning, they were given a red pill.
Uh-huh.
But normally people are offered a red pill or a blue pill, and they weren't given the choice. They were just, take this.
Right. Oh, I'm proud of you, baby. Good eye. Good eye. All right, I would have to fix this because I didn't put the screen capture up, but we'll put it up later and post edit. All right, so how about we try this? How about we run through the video and I talk you through some of the things?
Okay.
Maybe you can get a better understanding.
Okay, yeah.
You be interested in that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so we're let me turn this down just so you and I can have some, we can just scroll through this. So they start off in the school, right? And obviously, what's the first thing you notice about it? What's the first thing you notice about a school scene? We'll just break down scenes.
The school scene, it just looks like very strict.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like.
Have you ever seen a school that has guards standing in the classroom?
No.
No. Do you think that the guards mean something, or are they guards?
I feel like they're there to make sure you don't do anything wrong, like keep you in line.
Right, and would you? Because not a lot of schools have guards in their classrooms.
I feel like for in their situation, the guards are put there because kids shouldn't even be laughing in class.
Right,
you know, like
it's
if you're
metaphor.
laughing, then you're not learning.
Right, it's a metaphor.
Yeah.
That's a good analysis. I didn't see that the first time we did this. So. This, I want to say this is part of the BU, but I could be wrong. Do you notice anything about what's going on in the background?
I do not, but I did want to say this. The first thing I thought of, even though I know it's way before it came out, but I thought of Squid Games.
Squid Games? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, the red pill, it's like they're about to get sent to the Squid Games.
Right. Well, essentially, Squid Games is a Korean show.
Yeah.
Right. And so the philosophy, but the theory is not invalid. I like your analysis. I wouldn't have thought of that. Something I missed at the beginning of everything I was doing was the skulls on here and the reflection. You notice how they're wearing white here, but in the reflection, it's got kind of a grayish, blackish hue to it.
Yeah.
Right? And that will come into play later on in the story, but notice the kids are also wearing kind of similar clothing. The darkness, essentially, the shadow, essentially, that will come into play as well. Right? And they do not look happy.
It's like in the one setting, this is how it's supposed to look, but the reflection resembles how it actually feels to the person, like to the students and everything. Almost like a prison. And
this is the part you were talking about, getting the pill and then taking it without question, right? Very symbolic. And then I'll turn it down.
Don't question it. Don't question us. Just do as we say.
And notice how they're constantly drifting in and out of a white setting versus a red setting. Color comes into play a lot in their music videos. Something to pay attention to when you're watching Future stuff, if you watch Future stuff. And I always thought it was kind of metaphorically symbolic of them having to drift in and out of both sides of wanting to be one thing and then having to be told to do another. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? This is literally the essence of rebelliousness. You notice those special effects with the information going straight from the blackboard to the desk. Mm-mm. So in the blackboard we have, see if I can find it.
I saw like the math writing on the blackboard, and
right?
It was on the desk.
So notice how all the math is going. It looks like trig. And then it makes their way to the desk, right? Mm-hmm. But it's slowly vanishing. Like, the hindrance of learning in that metaphor to me is that, like, if you get too much of something, it's like, educationally speaking, it's not going to stick. Like, you need to learn to take breaks, and them not having that, it's like, what's the use of learning it if it doesn't stick, or if we're just constantly, you're never going to get to enjoy life kind of situation.
Yeah.
Did you notice that it was in red too?
Mm-hmm.
So, very symbolic of, could be symbolic of a lot of things. I always thought it was symbolic of the blood, sweat, and the tears that you put into it, right? And the fact that they give their everything to doing what they're told to do versus what they want to do.
Well, if you think about it, in the Matrix, the red pill was like not the...
The red pill was to stay in the dream.
Well, yeah, but then if you take the red pill, like, you have to like fall in line with everyone else, mm-hmm. whereas the blue pill, which is what Neo took, if I remember correctly, he didn't want to fall in line. He kind of wanted to not conform to to what everyone else was doing. Mm-hmm. But he was given that choice, whereas in this situation, they weren't given the choice.
I don't remember the colors. I think you're right, but if not, the viewers will tell us about it. So.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, let me know.
But all right, let's continue forward. Notice how they're only looking at their desks and the blackboard. Mm-hmm. That's kind of, symbolic there. They get disciplined when they look away from either.
Yeah.
That anger building up inside of them. Finally hit that breaking point. Alright, what do you think that means?
I think that is K-pop version of "We're not gonna take it."
right. But like, if you had to put a meaning to the special effects that are going on in this scene, what do you think it would mean?
It's probably them exploding inside.
Yes, good. My analysis was that they're sick of this reality, mm-hmm. and they want something new. The world around them being like a simulation, like everything is simulated in terms of like it's laid out before them, right? They have no say in it, and they're breaking through that barrier, right, from the inside out, and it's just interesting how this is happening, because it's like the world is caving in around them or exploding around them.
Sometimes to break out of something like that, you have to break inside first.
Well, eventually the truth will break through.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Reality will set in, essentially. And that's what I pulled away from it. I don't know if it's necessarily 100% correct, but that's what I pulled away from it. And I you know me, I'm really into special effects, so I'll break down anything I see, but like we're not gonna dig in too heavy with that. I just really want you to kind of grasp what's going on with this. Notice anything? Okay, so in that scene specifically, we have a new reality, as some would say. All right, we've got, notice anybody who had the paint on their eyes is now white instead of red. Right, they're all changed from black to white, coming down the steps, which is supposed to mean something in and of itself, right?
Kind of like a new beginning,
right? Like they're
fresh start,
right? They're coming out from this bright light. It's the realization of what life is versus what life could be for me, right? That's what I took out of it. And then the violin players are, I don't know if they're there for anything, but it's cool added factor to it. The orchestra, seeing things different, hearing things different, feeling things differently, like having a new perspective.
Yeah.
These hands come into play later, not in this video. Alright, before we get into this scene, this is for the viewers yet to come. When the half-buried statue, this is a call out to that scene, you guys. Also the white clothing. I love their dance breaks.
Those pants were almost see-through.
You're not ready for the see-through stuff yet.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
It's awesome. Okay, so we'll break this down. Where's it at? The fight scene. So one of the things that I really liked when I saw this for the first time was the scale comparison. The hands in the background being half buried. It's like the giants of the world that are telling you what to do are being overpowered, essentially, or buried by time and sand. Like time will prevail. Eventually, these hands will be under the sand, right? The grasp that it has, that censorship has on us, will be no more, or it will be a thing of the past, essentially. And them fighting the authority will always be the soldiers of censorship or authority coming after you, and they decided not to take it anymore. They're standing up for themselves. They want to be in this new light, this new world. So this video has a lot of meaning to it.
Yeah.
And when it came out, it did a lot for not just Korean culture, but for the world, essentially. So it's got a lot to it. But anything that you got questions on, or you want to see over again on this? No? How'd you like it?
I liked it.
Did you like going through it and analyzing it?
Yes.
This time? We can do that from now on if you like.
Yeah.
All right. Now, and I'm probably not the best teacher for this. There's probably going to be people who are viewing this and be like, this guy's so stupid. He has no idea what he's talking about. But, like, I'm just telling you my thoughts.
If you got any input, just drop it below.
Yeah. So, let me put this down real quick. But, yeah, I mean, We'll stop here for today. We'll do 3 videos today. We'll do 3 videos next time, right?
Okay.
And any thoughts you'd like to throw into them, you have to give a closing statement. That's my only rule for this one, is you have to tell them something, or thoughts, viewpoints, what you look forward to, like whatever. Just give them something. If you need me to ask questions, I can. If it helps you, if it guides you a little bit better. Okay. So what have you liked about the 3 videos you've seen so far? What stands out?
I honestly... I mean, because I've seen some of their newer videos, and the only thing that's really stands out to me is, like, their look, their style, and everything, like, earlier on is a lot different, not in a bad way. I kind of wish maybe some of them would wear eyeliner more.
They did, like, this video in particular, they wore quite a bit of it. Like, I think this
is
where
I've noticed that the eyeliner is heavy.
I think it's where I finally noticed they wear makeup. So yeah, I kind of started off a little bit differently because I did Black Swan and then On, and everybody's like, you need to follow the line of it and stuff. So that's how I got into it, and I want you to experience that. We'll go through and watch the videos, you know, in the order they came out and stuff, but it gets really, really in depth after a certain point. These are just kind of more the introduction videos. In my opinion, they were my introduction videos, and the video sequencing and stories pick up as time goes on. But in order to understand the meaning behind those videos, you kind of need to understand the meaning behind these videos, which I feel like I did a pretty good job telling you the gist of it, but there's way more to it, and I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be able to inform you on that. So you're gonna get a little bit of research, whether you like it or not.
Bring it.
And would you do this again?
Yes.
Did you enjoy this?
Yes.
Does this music, like, you don't have to like this, just to be fair, okay? Are you interested in doing this? Like,
yes.
Okay. You got to give them one more. You making me sound like I'm putting you up to this. This makes me feel bad. So.
No, I do enjoy doing it. I don't really know, like, a lot of what, you know, the lyrics are saying and everything, but I mean, I feel like the music itself does give a lot of it away. Like it sets the tone of what the video is about a lot of times.
Yeah, the tone setting is, they do a really good job doing tone setting. And then, like, the colors of the video and stuff kind of give you that vibe and that aura that you need to feel, even if you don't know what it means.
Yeah,
it gives you that energy for what's happening.
Yeah. And if you don't see me talking a lot during the video, it's because I'm trying to pick up those different things so I can determine what the video is about.
I feel you're doing a pretty good job. When you spot things that I don't see, I think that's a good thing. So, so 3 more.
Yeah. You
want to move on to the next 3 more at a later date?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because I'm starving. I want pizza.
Yeah. Food sounds good.
So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. Thanks for being with us here today, and I hope you guys enjoyed everything. We'll be back again soon. I'm not sure when, but we will be back. Love you guys. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy,
and until next time,
we'll check you guys later.